Hello, I'm Mike Jones. I'm the leader of your new council, Cheshire West and Chester. This council is replacing the 4 existing councils, and in doing so we are not looking to recreate any of the existing councils in the way they do things. We are looking on building on best practice and creating a new council with a new culture and a new way of doing things. Something that's fresh, lively, innovative and creative and exciting. Something that the members can be proud of and you as residents can be proud of being associated with. We are looking at how our members can integrate themselves and become involved, fully involved in your communities, to work with and support you in living and improving your quality of life. We want our members to be champions within their communities, and in doing so you'll see, following on from this, short interviews with your ward councillors so that you can recognise who they are. They're making commitments and promises to be more involved in your community and to assist you and your community groups in delivering those improvements within your communities.
I'm Brenda Dowding. I've been a councillor for more than 25 years now. I've lived in the area all my life and in Parkgate for the last 40 years, and I'm currently the executive member for social care and health.
My name is Mealor. I represent Neston and Parkgate ward, the new authority. I've lived in the area most of my life.
I'm Loch. I also represent Neston and Parkgate ward. I've lived in the area for over 16 years now.
We all believe that there are 3 important aspects to the work of a councillor. First is the representation of local people, individuals, and the views and the things that are important to them. Secondly, the work associated with community, meeting the community aspirations and supporting community groups. And the third aspect is making sure that the services that are delivered by the local authority are excellent, fit for purpose, and what it is that local people actually need.
I feel it's important to bring community groups together so that there is one voice for Neston which can be taken forward to the new authority, and any problems, aspects of general life can then be dealt with. Stanleyfields Park has been an example of what can be done in the community. We started off with the scene of dereliction, which has now got a Green Flag award. The park is available for all age groups to enjoy themselves. We would like to take the same approach to Parks Field in Parkgate as we have done in Stanleyfields Park.
And we've made a really good start with that because the community group has been established and is now working very well.
The sort of issues that people bring to us as councillors are predominantly planning issues in Ness specifically. Unfortunately, it's quite difficult for people to retain the view, for instance, from their house. If a neighbour chooses to build a tall extension, that can be very difficult to achieve a compromise agreement there, but things can be done in terms of planning there. Also, footpaths in the area. We're very keen to improve the footpath network for people.
It's also really important for us to be involved in organisations that serve people within the community. I mean, for instance, schools. We're all members of governing bodies. I'm a member of Neston High School governing body. Scott, I think you're...
Yes, I'm a member of Woodfall Lane School, Board of Governors. I feel it's important for young people to have a good start in life, and I feel my role as a school governor is to help this along.
I was formerly at Woodfall School. One of the problems there is parking, of course, which is common to many schools these days, and we do need to try to encourage the school bus procedure, which will mean that we need to have more school crossing people.
Yeah. And walking to school
Yes.
and cycling is also important.
Yes.
And for Neston High School, for instance, there will be an issue of competition from the new reorganisation of Ellesmere Port schools, which will be perhaps a challenge that we need to keep an eye on. Also, there are things like Neston Recreation Centre, where both Kay and I are members of the Joint Management Committee there. So it would be important for us to see that good recreation facilities are maintained for the people of Neston.
Yes, we need to make sure that the Astro pitch is well maintained, as has not necessarily been the case, and that it is well used by the community.
And also there's Hallwood, the elder persons home, which is sitting right in the centre of Neston. And I believe that my role in adult social care and health will be beneficial in that area.
I feel that it's also important that there are council-provided play areas for school children. We've got several in the area. A lot of them have been improved recently. Others are going to be improved. I feel my role as a council is to promote this and to see that it continues.
There are, of course, issues with public transport in our area. Being partly a rural area, it's quite difficult for people to get around. And without good public transport, Neston, I think, is in danger of dying. So we really need to pay attention to this. And in a new, larger authority, I think that we have to take particular care that Neston and the drum for Neston is beaten loud and long, because in the past we have been a bit of a poor relation. So
one possible improvement would be the improvement of the Wrexham to Biston railway line, because the railway is a very underused transport facility in Neston, and it could be so much better. Another
issue that I feel strongly about is safety in the community, antisocial behaviour being a problem. I sit on a group, Project Rural Matters, which is sponsored by the constabulary, where we deal with antisocial behaviour, speeding, other aspects of community behaviour, and I feel this is a very important thing to take forward.
Yes. The alcohol-free zones now on Stanleyfields Park have helped quite considerably, but I think we also do need to address the issue, perhaps via licensing, of children being able to obtain alcohol from the supermarkets in Neston.
We're always available to people from the local community. We're at the end of the telephone. We can see you within 24 hours. We're willing to visit anybody who has an issue that they want to raise with us. So please, please, do get in touch with us if there's anything that you would like to discuss.